Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to another episode of My Take with Rosh Ya'acob. I am Rosh Ya'acob, Rabbi of Gethsemane Spiritual Temple Congregation. And on the shows on Shabbat, we have a special episode of My Take, which is the Torah Vitamin. It's been picking up a lot of speed. Just something that's going to hit you with a little bit of the Torah portion to get you prepared for your Shabbat service. I know if you are like myself, you are preparing for Shabbat service, you're preparing for the Shabbat, and you're preparing to get yourselves together. And just want to give you something to whet your appetite, to get you prepared for what we are about to endure and to get you ready for this beautiful Sabbath day that we're going to be having. Many of you, if you're in the Baltimore area, y'all are dealing with the same thing that I'm dealing with. The storm, the snow everywhere, what we want to do. We're still meeting at our congregation, 3602 Gwen Oak, 3602 Gwen Oak, Baltimore, Maryland. We're still going to be meeting there. But if you want to join us for service, amen. Torah Bar. Get the lights up, get the shares, all that stuff. Let people know that there's something like this going on every Shabbat, 9:30. Every Shabbat, 9:30. Thank you, Brother Morris, from Next Session, doing your thing as always. Thank you for being in the building. Again, if you want to reach us, if you want to be able to be in our Sabbath school we had this morning, it's going to be at 10:30. Or if you want to reach us for our Bible study, which is going to be at 7:30, because you want to hear more of this knowledge or whatever. Or if you want to be in our service in general at 1:30 today, you can reach us at 1-314-730-2320. And the PIN number is 339-130-96#. That's 339-130-96#. Now, again, if you want to hear more teachings from me or be able to ask questions directly, that's on Wednesday evening, 7:30 p.m., right on this same line I just gave you the number for. And you can actually ask me a question about anything, and the Almighty willing, I should have an answer. And if I don't have the answer, we will search for it together, because that's how we do. All right, with that being said and done, again, I just want to thank everybody for being here with me this morning. I know y'all got a lot to do, especially dealing with this weather. So some of y'all might watch this on a replay, because y'all like, I gotta leave out early dealing with this weather. But at any rate, this is what we're going to be dealing with today. We're going to be dealing with Parshat Beshalach. Parshat Beshalach. And Beshalach means he sent. He sent, or he sent. He sends, right? And this is dealing with Pharaoh. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Thank y'all for being in the building again. Hey, this one is a special one for the sisters. All the sisters in the building. This one is special for you, because this Torah portion highlights something that you see happening in this drawing. And for those of y'all don't recognize this art style, this is Ethiopian drawing of Miriam. And it's Miriam after the parting of the Red Sea, where it talks about how she gathered the other sisters and everybody together, and they begin to sing these praises to the Almighty. And one such praise we say every day, Shabbat Shalom. One such praise we say every day, and this praise is Mika Mocha, right? Like Mika Mocha Ba'alim Yahweh, Mikamoka nehedad bakadesh. Noratha hiloth. Oh se fele. Oh se fele. Right? And this was part of the joyous songs that they sung because we was finally free from Pharaoh. Even the Haftorah itself looks at Miriam because it tells us that Miriam was a prophetess, right? So she wasn't just the sister, just sat on the side, but she actually got out and did stuff. She actually heard from the Almighty too. And she did her thing, right? And on top of her being this prophetess and doing her thing, it also, the Haftorah, which is, you look on this, it's the Haftorah edition because we, as a congregation, we take different focus on different things each year. So this year, even though we're going through the Torah portion, our main focus is the Haftorah. And the Haftorah for this portion is speaking about Deborah. And many of y'all know Deborah. Deborah also was a prophetess, right? And Deborah did many great things. She brought peace back to the area at a time where there was no men to stand up. There was no men to stand up. And the Almighty used her to stand up and do his will, caused the fall of Sisera. She strengthened Barak. Yes, his name is Barak, just like our former president, Barack Obama. Same name, Barak, right? She strengthened Barak and told him, hey, go out and do it. But again, the strength of the men wasn't strong at that time. And he said, I'm not going to go unless you go with me. And she said, I'm going to go with you. But because I'm going with you, now you're not going to get the glory of it. It's going to get given to a woman. Now, in his mind, he thought when she said it was going to be given to a woman, that it meant she was going to get this glory for this. Little did he know what she meant was this woman was going to be the one to give the deadly blow to Sisera and end the war. And the glory went to her. The songs of praise went to her and what she did and so forth. And again, powerful sister, sat under the tree. Brethren and sisterin came to her to get information and knowledge. And she brought those things forth. So that's one of that's the Haftorah concerning that. There's many more things in the Haftorah that we're going to delve into later on in our Sabbath school. But that's just part of the Haftorah in a nutshell to get you the idea of what's going on with Deborah, right? And then we even see in the Brit Kadashah where it's different women that rise up and help out. Because a lot of times, the Hebraic way gets a bad rep where they say it's nothing for the women. It's all about men. It don't got nothing to do with the women, right? Excuse me. Shabbat shalom, all right? It's all about the men. It don't got nothing to do with the women. It's like, wait a minute. It do got stuff to do with the women. The women are very important. The women are very, very important. Even to the point, if you go by the understanding of Ezra teaches that the woman is who decides who the people are. So the woman is who makes you an Israelite in the first place. To highlight the importance of the sisters. Now, of course, you know, it's a standing argument. The men let you know what tribe you're from. But if you are born from a foreigner and it comes in and he has a child through you and you're an Israelite, that child is an Israelite. Now, it don't have a tribe, so it's just called an Israelite child or Israelitish child, right? But it's a part of the people, even though it don't have a tribe. So there's a lot of things going on with that. I'm not going to get into that too much, but we are going to delve into our text for today. Because I want y'all to see something. Because remember I said that they, hey, I'm not going there, Coach. You already know about the standard argument. I'm going to leave it alone for right now. Anyway, let's get to the portion, right? It says, Ya'acob Beshalach. And it was when Pharaoh, when he sent, who's sending? Who's sending somebody? Pharaoh et ha'am. Pharaoh is sending the people, right? The eth ha'am, this is a direct object marker, is pointing to who is the one that's being sent, right? So it's not Pharaoh being sent, but Pharaoh is the one sending. Ya'acob Beshalach paro eth ha'am, right? He's sending the people, right? And our translation says when Pharaoh let the people go, right? But it's actually saying he's sending them. Because remember what happened? The death of the firstborn happened, right? It was so much death around them. And Pharaoh said, enough is enough. Get out. Get out. You and all them right now, y'all could just get out, right? Pharaoh said, y'all gotta go. So now the people are being told to get out, so they getting out. Now, where they going? Look what it says. Walo nakam Elohim darek aretz Pilishtim, right? And he did not lead them. Who's not leading them? Elohim is not leading them on a road to the land of the Philistines. Right? So he's not taking them to the land of the Philistines, right? Because remember, that would have been an 11-day journey. That would have been the quickest way to get to the promised land. But it's something that we not getting that's happening right here, which is the reason why. The sages teach the reason why he didn't do that, because these guys just came out of slavery. They not used to war. So look at what happens. It says, ki karav hu ki, right? Although it was nearer. Amar Elohim pen yiknechem ha'am bimrotham milchama washava mitzrayima, right? He says, so the Almighty said, look, the reason why I'm not going to take them this way, even though it's closer, is because, hey, they're going to see war, and they're going to get scared, and they're going to rush back to Egypt. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to make it an easy route for them to be able to get upset and just rush on back to Egypt. I don't want that to happen, right? So what are we going to do? How are we going to do this? It says, so Elohim led the people round about the way of the wilderness at Yom Suf, right? Yom Suf is, of course, the translation is the Sea of Reeds, right? I know y'all used to saying the Red Sea, but they said that was not the proper translation. The Yom Suf was sort of indirectly connected to the Red Sea, but Yom Suf is the Sea of Reeds. It's still a sea. The Sea of Reeds, right? Now the Israelites went up armed, right? So even though he said they're going to be scared when they see war, how did they go up? They left out of Egypt armed, right? They left out of the land of Egypt armed. Moshe took with him the bones of Joseph. Remember, Joseph told him, hey, take my bones up out of here. The Almighty going to remember y'all, and he's going to take the bones. Now, this should be a marker of something. Moshe and the Israelites are not planning on coming back. When it says Moshe took with him the bones of Joseph, who exacted an oath from the children of Yisrael, saying, Elohim will be sure to take notice of you. Then you shall carry out my bones from here with you, right? When it points this out, this is letting us know you're not going to dig up somebody's grave and take their body with you if you planning on coming back. But Pharaoh don't know that they not planning on coming back. Remember, they only supposed to have been going for a 3-day journey in the wilderness. That was Moshe's cry. He said, look, let us go for a 3-day journey in the wilderness, and then we're going to make sacrifices to our Almighty. Pharaoh had an idea that something was going on. That's why he kept saying, okay, y'all can go, but leave the children. Okay, y'all can go, but leave the animals. Okay, y'all can go, but leave this, leave that. Pharaoh kept trying to make it hard for them just to leave. He didn't trust it. He even told Moshe, yeah, the Almighty be with you if I send you out of here. Like, I'm not believing nothing you saying. This 3-day journey. But that's what Moshe told him. We only going for a 3-day journey. Just 3 days. Just 3 days. Now, this should make you think about something. When Moshe told Pharaoh that he was just going to leave for 3 days, was that the truth? Or was that a little white, you know what I mean? It's a little white one, you know? A little white Leroy, you know what? Was it like, y'all tell me. Like, he said, we only gonna be gone for 3 days. But now, what is Moshe doing? He took the bones of Yosef. So Moshe know they not just gonna be gone for 3 days. But yet, that's what he was told to tell Pharaoh. We only gonna be gone for 3 days. I know y'all used to the songs. Go down, Moses, tell Pharaoh, let my people go. I know. But when you read the text, is that what it say? He say, let my people go for a 3-day journey in the wilderness. But we see from here that Moshe and I'm not planning on coming back. Not planning on coming back. What are you talking about? Watch this. Hold up. It says they set out from Sukkot and encamped at Etham at the edge of the wilderness. Elohim went before them, right? While Yahweh halak lefnehem yom ba'amud anan. So he went before them in a pillar of a cloud by day, and to guide them along the way, and a pillar of fire by night to give them light as they traveled day and night. So he's putting a good distance between them. Now, what does any strong government do when they dealing with people that they don't fully trust? What do they do? I want y'all to think about this. What do America do? And America dealing with people, countries, and all that stuff they don't trust. What do? They got this big agency that handles stuff like that, and they only supposed to operate outside of America. So when they operate inside of America, they say this is illegal. You guys aren't supposed to do this. Right? You guys aren't supposed to operate inside America. What is going on here? They have spies. They practice espionage. That's what this organization called the CIA is. Right? They actually go into other governments and spy out and find out what's going on and bring back that intelligence to the president and others so they can figure out what they're going to do with these people that they don't trust. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Pharaoh did the same thing. Even though he told Moshe, go out, go do what you got to do, Pharaoh sent them out, but guess what? The spies, I don't know how, I don't know if it was by hawk, right? I don't know how they did this, but the spies sent back word to Pharaoh, letting him know that they not coming back. You was right, boss. They not coming back. You was right not to trust these Israelites. They not coming back. It was a ruse. People borrowing. When it says Ask the Egyptians, borrow of the Egyptians. The Egyptians wasn't giving them these things just because, oh, we just going to give it to you. We never want it back. The term borrow means you're going to get it back, right? If I say, let me borrow $100, you're not thinking you just giving me that $100 or you never going to see it again, even though some people will do that to you. They'll do what we call ghost you. And you give them that money, you probably never see them again. You be like, dang, man, I loaned you this money and you gone? You said, can I borrow? Not can I have? Y'all remember that in the text from last week? He said, ask the Israelites to go to the Egyptians and borrow things from them, borrow this from them, that from them, right? They went and borrowed these things, knowing they not coming back. I'm just pointing it out to you. All right. So how you, okay. I know y'all, your head's probably spinning right now. Y'all probably like, man, I didn't even think about it like that. They wasn't coming back. They not coming back. Let me borrow this gold jewelry, this, that, ever. Remember, when they was in the wilderness, they began to build up the tabernacle. And they had all these different riches because it said they spoiled the Egyptians. They spoiled. Spoil means to take something from somebody. Like if you win a war against somebody, you take what they had and now belong to you. It's the spoils of war, right? These was the slaves. How they get all these riches and stuff to build up all that stuff for the tabernacle? Because they borrowed from the Egyptians. So everything was already in play without them even knowing why he's saying borrow. But the Almighty knows why he told them borrow this stuff. And told them use the term borrow, even though you're never going to get it back. Because we're not planning on coming back. So he had some spies among them, right? So it lets us know about this pillar because it wants us to let us know that they are constantly on the move. Because they know they got to get, this is a lot of people. This is a lot of people. There's a lot of people that's moving simultaneously. So they like, we got to have everybody on the move constantly. So we going to stop here for a minute, let y'all rest up. Then even if it's at nighttime, we got this pillar of fire that's going to light the way. Boom. And it's going to keep y'all warm in this desert night because they in the desert. It does get very cold in the desert at night. You got this pillar of fire to be with you to keep you warm. You got the cloud over your head at daytime to shade you from the sun. So the Almighty is taking care of all of this with him, right? Got 4 minutes left. Almighty is taking care of all this with him, right? They traveling. They're doing all this stuff. And what happens? Somebody going to send back word to Pharaoh, right? Look at what happens. Now, the Almighty telling Moshe where they encamped at. And watch why he says this. Vayadaber Yahweh el Moshe, Lamor, tell the Israelites to turn back and encamped at Pi HaKeroth, between Migdol and between Hayam, before Baal Zephon, you shall encamp facing it by the sea. So he tells them to encamp in an area where they will be trapped. They got all these barriers around them. There's nowhere to go. But that's because he knows what he's getting ready to do, right? So he like, all right, let me let them know this because I know what I'm getting ready to do. I know what I'm getting ready to do, right? So he says, let's go that down. Look at the rationale of the Almighty. He says, Pharaoh will say of the Israelites, they are astray in the land. The wilderness has closed them in. Right? Well, he's letting them know Pharaoh's still not letting y'all go. He's still going to come after you. Especially once he realized that his suspicion was correct. Y'all not going on no 3-day journey. Says, then I will stiffen his heart. I'm going to strengthen his heart. So even though he went through all that stuff, I'm going to strengthen his heart. So it's hard to be strong like he ain't went through none of that stuff. And he going to come after y'all. Him and his host. Right? So look at what happens. Look at this. It says, when the king of Egypt was told. Who told him? Who told him? It says, when the king of Egypt was told that the people had fled. So he's been told, look, the people not coming back. They fled. The people had fled. Right? The people not coming back, they fled. He's like, okay. What happens? It says, Pharaoh and his courtiers had the change of heart about the people and said, what is this that we have done? Releasing an Israelite from our service. Like, what is this that we have done, releasing an Israelite from our service? What is this we done, right? So look at what he does. It says, he ordered his chariot and took his force with him. So he's going to order his chariot. He's going to take his force with him. And they're going to go out to seek these Israelites. Right? So he took his chariot, his force with him. They're going out because he realizes they're not coming back. So then we all know what's going to happen with the miracle at Yom Suf. At the splitting of it, we all know what's going to happen. And then right after that, after they realize the host is gone, it says Miriam, the prophetess, took up tambourines and they began to go and they began to go out and celebrate with joyous song. So that's the crust of what happened. But I just want y'all to keep it in mind how deep it is what we see happening. It's not so open and shut. Because some people teach, well, Pharaoh let them go and then he changed his mind and said, no. No, Pharaoh never let them go saying they wasn't going to be slaves no more. Pharaoh said, I'm going to let y'all go on your journey to worship y'all Elohim for these 3 days. But then after that, he expected them to come back. That's what he was under the impression of. But he sent his spies with him, and his spies let him know they not coming back. they not coming back. All right, so that's the vitamin for the day. So I want to let y'all know that's the vitamin for the day. And now we're going to get into our artist of the week. And this is Music Yisrael. Again, I want to let you guys know I have heard y'all music. I'm trying to put it together so I can get it out there. A few of y'all sent me some good stuff, some real good stuff. It was a song I got sent last night. I was like, oh my goodness, this song was right down my alley. I was pumped when I heard that song. And I'm gonna let y'all wait to find out who it is. I ain't gonna say nothing about it yet. But the people who sent it to me, they know what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Torah Portion. All right, so this is our artist of the week.
Teach me your way. Teach me to say okay. Teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Give me your mind. Teach me how to be kind so that people will find there is sight for the blind. Oh, won't you teach me? Teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Give me that sound. That sound. What's that sound? That sound. Teach me that sound. That sound. What's that sound? That sound. Teach me. Teach me all the way. Teach me all the way. Teach me all the way. Teach me to see so that I can be free while I'm down on my knees and you're dealing with me. Oh, won't you teach me? Teach me. Teach me. Teach me. Teach me.
Hey. Oh man, I love that song right there. Teach me. I be right there. It's so soulful. That song is so soulful. I'm just like, wow, like it's really, really good song. I got it in the description below if you want to check out that song. All the songs that I showcase under the Artist of the Week is in the description below if you want to check them out. Again, I thank you guys for being here with me today. It's a saying we've been saying, and now other people are saying it. I was listening to a program earlier, and I heard the brother say he kind of said it wrong. And I was like, but still, to let us know that people are out there saying this. I was like, wait a minute. All right, but I'm not out of words, but I am out of time. So I will talk to you later. Enjoy your Shabbat, everybody. All right, Shabbat Shalom. Shema Yisrael.